MCs are coming out real. Like you been to homie, I'ma check my feel. You claim to be a genius, man, you can't fight it. You might flip a script, but you know you didn't write it. I'm coming up at you really old school like Houdini. The ibbity bibbity bop, I boom boom like Mancini. Feed me, hip hop, exotic like Kiwi. I got more power than the Rangers on the TV. Jumping on the track, spinning, flipper than I dismount. My styles are more free than the 5-finger discount. Lift me in your mind and pass me the brain shovel. I'm thinking, baby, all my mentals into your level with the boom boom bitty bitty bop to the bang. If you swing your thing with the gang, you can hang. Come and ride with me and the nocturnal crew. To the old school for the deja vu. I whip a track in hands with more jazz in Utah. Deeper like a tuba, diving to it like a scuba. After my style change, gang will remain. Rhyming to the day I need Big Daddy's cane. I'm sick of New Jacks trying to compete. I go put on my Pumas and watch Beat Street. But I'ma let them know cause my soul's full of mischief. Even your moms will say, damn, the kid's sweet. A lot of rappers coming out harder than rugby. That's cool as long as you respect BDB and W.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I don't know why I sound like this. Yeah, hi everyone. It is Thursday night and we're here with Laurie, who is a friend I have recently acquired. Say hello.
Yes. Hello everybody. Hello Bon Bon, nice to see you. Hello everybody in the chat. It's lovely to be here.
Bon Bon?
Oh yeah, he knows who he is. That's Vaughn. He called me Aunt Karen, so he gets called his nickname, which is Bon Bon.
Are you his actual aunt?
No.
Oh.
He was on an episode of Killer Karen.
Okay.
And she claimed him because they both had blonde hair. So this is my real hair color. And then of course I have the Karen hair. This is Karen, the blonde wig that I put on.
And next Thursday,
yeah, you're my next victim.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Bon
I'm excited. Huh? Yeah, Bon Bon. What did I put it as? Bon Bon Coleman Needlemeyer. Yeah, that was
Baby Bon Bon.
2 weeks ago was his episode, and then I have another one dropping this Friday, which is, I think I called it Mr. Mockery. So it's Greg Moquin for those of you that are familiar with Greg. So.
Oh no, do I get a nickname?
Oh, you will. You will get a nickname, and you'll get you have to send me a bad selfie that I put on your thumbnail.
A bad selfie?
Yeah.
I take no bad selfies.
Well, you can be gorgeous. That's fine. You'll put all the other guys to shame. How about that?
all the other guys that are not me.
Exactly.
Let's say hi to the chat. We got Billy here. What's up, Billy? Or as Kermit likes to say, shut up, Billy. That's an inside joke with another YouTuber. I don't know. Edwin is here. What's up? Mo Biggs, obviously here. A swell fellow. A swello, if you will. I'm never saying that again. Bon Bon is here.
You started it, so
nice.
Thanks, Bon Bon.
Corey is here. Hello, Corey. Wolvo is here. With the amount of time Allie puts into gaming the algorithm by gaslighting her viewers on the start time, you'd think she'd be at 100K subs by now. You'd think, but apparently, for some reason, I can't escape 666. I don't know what it is. Can't figure it out.
Oh my
gosh. Dean James is here. He's an attractive dude. I like that. Juicy. Everyone's saying hello. It is a nice green screen in her perfect house. Don't you love it?
Yeah, obviously a green screen. This is my kid's bedroom, so.
Don't worry about how you sound. It's not as off-putting as the host of the show I usually see Laurie on. Ooh.
Talking about Killer Karen. Yes. She's an intentional dumpster fire. Let's be honest.
Ellie is here. What's up? Dark tidings, Alison Grease. Word. And howtodrawcomics.net. Clayton is here from Down Under.
Oh, hey.
Struth and such. I'm slowly, ever so slowly, learning how to speak Australian. Someday I will have an accent.
Oh, for the whole show.
Sure.
Yes.
No, I won't. My accent is
Nar.
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 Roaring.
My kids do it really well. They go, nar.
Nar.
Yeah.
Lil Lord Lightning Lad is apparently Bon Bon's other name. Ugh. Ugh. Apparently his selfie was epic.
It was.
I love how excited that my chat is. It's pretty great. Ellie's accents get worse every time she does them. That's true. That's a true fact.
That's awesome.
And I apologize.
They're much funnier when they're bad. In my personal opinion, I think they're hilarious.
I don't know.
Bad accent.
I don't think women are funny usually, so.
Dang.
Dang, I know. I'm starting beef with my guests, you guys. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Let's fight.
No, we can save that for Karen. We'll fight on Karen's show. How about that? We'll be friends here. Okay. We could be fighting on Karen's show. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
I really want to be your friend.
That's what my show is known for friendliness. And not edgy boy stuff. Apparently I have a solid goth look going. This is my grown-up. Well, you can't see it, but this is a grown-up shirt. I'm going grown-up goth. Because it's like I don't know. It's a grown-up. It's like a sweater, you know, nice, and it's. I feel like a grown-up in it, but I wasn't ready to, move away yet from me and start wearing like pastels or something. So I found this shirt that had zippers on it, and I was like, "That's cool. I can be grown-up in that shirt." Yeah, bought some grown-up clothes. Very excited. Jeans, that was the thing that I bought. Yeah, no one cares about fashion, Allie. They're so bad it's good. And then there's Allie's accents, which are more... Wow, thank you, Uba. There's only one way to settle this. Send the link to Sugar Chris, for real. Grown-up goth like Miss Havisham? What is that? Is that from... Oh, is that from Ding Dong School? So... There's this super old show you would probably like called Ding Dong School. It's from the like 60s and it's in black and white. And this like sweet old lady tells you how to make sandwiches and stuff. Like it was for children.
And that sounds awesome.
It was very cute. Yeah.
Hilarious.
The lady who and it was one of the first things for children's entertainment back then. And the lady who did it was like recognized on airplanes and stuff, even back then.
Wow.
She couldn't walk down the street because kids would be like, "Oh my God." Yeah.
That's hilarious. It reminds me of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. It was kind of like a real Mrs. Doubtfire, but like actually a woman.
Yeah.
It's from the 50s. Okay. It's great if you like peanut butter and banana and lettuce and mayo all in the same sandwich. Yeah, that was a weird sandwich.
Was it? Did she really make one of those?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was very weird.
I just made a commercial for Karen because she's Mayo Empire, right? So she has Needlemeyer Mayo as her company. And so we made a commercial for Needlemeyer Mayo. And I found an old commercial in a magazine, an ad that was Hellman's Mayo and Skippy Peanut Butter. And they had like 6 different recipes for peanut butter and mayo sandwiches. And I was like, what is
Ugh.
this abomination?
Ugh.
So, of course, I photoshopped it to say Needlemeyer mayo, and I changed Skippy to Poopy because who wants to eat that? Not me.
It's like your mom asks you if you want it, and you're just like,
No.
Exactly. Like, what are you offering me? No, that's disgusting. Peanut butter and mayo.
mom's like, please take this disgusting filth that I have made for you, and then what you gotta do?
I like it. Peanut
Your
butter,
dad's like,
banana,
hey,
lettuce, and mayo.
would you like to eat this thing that is just reeks and is full of fat and grossness? And you're just like,
Get him out of here! He's got AIDS!
These are awesome clips, by the way.
thank you.
Having a
I
blast.
don't get to use them often enough, and I was scrolling around and I was like, I need to use my
Ooh.
clips. So now I've gotten 3 so far. I feel like I'm doing good. So now that we've gotten my awkward dumbness out of the way, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Laurie Calcaterra. I'm the writer creator of Path of the Pale Rider. I'm a martial artist. I'm a mom. I bake sourdough bread, and I write a Western apocalypse series that'll make you question humanity and your existence. It's fun times. We have zombie bears.
Zombears.
Zombears. It's the
Aw.
best. Yeah, we have this zombear named Big James that you're going to meet in issue 1. And the fans just love this angry zombie bear. They can't get enough of him. So we have all this zombie bear merchandise. We're on our 7th Kickstarter campaign. We're campaigning for issue number 6 right now. And gosh, it's been a weird journey. So since we started with a black and white issue. Now we're full color. We have a trade paperback. I got all sorts of merch. I got hot sauce, which I make myself. We got Funko Pops, secret rewards. I have a
What?
choose your own adventure book. Like, it's like the amount of stuff that we have on the campaign is crazy. So
Now I
yeah.
want to look at it.
Yeah. I made a cool video. Like, we have fun. We have a dark sense of humor, which I think you would enjoy. And the
When
story.
death is broken, there is only decay.
Yeah. So in this world of Path of the Pale Rider, death is broken, like it says. Your body can die, but your soul or your energy, it doesn't leave your body upon death. So you're in it. You're in your body as you decay.
Oh.
And now we don't have flesh-eating zombies. You're not craving brains. You're you, but you're stuck in your body. So as your brain rots, you lose your memories. You might become violent. You might become vegetative or just detached. It's like having dementia, but in fast forward. But you also have the body horror aspect of it. And
Great.
Yeah.
Body horror is so fun.
It's great. It's great.
Oh,
I love
no.
it. And on top of that, it's not just people. It's animals, insects, fish, anything with a heartbeat has now been affected. So death is broken. No bullet to the head, none of that. Like, you're here, you're stuck here. So it's a rough place, and things devolve back to the Wild West. And that there is our thank you. That there is our protagonist, Jude St. Clair. It's like the last cowboy still trying to figure it out. He's looking for the answer of why did the dead no longer die. So where we are in issue 6, he's been looking for somebody. We've had an extended flashback, so you got to experience the whole fall of society. He's had some really terrifying moments, very cinematic. We'll get into that. But he looks very defeated here. And so this is the part of the story. We're about halfway through that arc where he has to make decisions, and it has major consequences. And it sets up my favorite issue, which is issue number 7. So this is a great place to jump on board. You get to, if you're new to us, you can binge read 1 through 6, which is an amazing experience. And then you can be ready for when I drop number 7 this summer, and it'll blow your mind. Yeah.
And this is available right now, right? Like they can go and
Yes.
buy the back issues.
Yes. So on the campaign, our new one is issue 6. That's the one that we're in production right now. But issues 1 through 5 are all available on the campaign. We have a ketchup tier, and I'm silly. So we have a ketchup tier, a mustard tier, and a hot sauce tier because I think it's hilarious.
You're a woman
So-
after my own heart
Hey!
because I have Egg Beater. That's my comic.
Yeah.
And it's filled with like kitchen and food puns.
Awesome. I'm a foodie for sure. And yeah, so again, the hot sauce tier is that. It's the hot sauce. But the ketchup tier, because it's just a play on words, a lot of people have what they call a ketchup tier, CATCH up tier. So in other words, you get all the values. But of course, I call mine ketchup, KETCHUP. The mustard tier is our trade paperback. So it's issues 1 through 4 in a graphic novel. I'm showing you my copy. I made this into a hardcover, but the inside is the same. This is our 148 page trade paperback. So that's what you're getting in the mustard tier.
148?
148 pages in the trade. So in the mustard tier, you get this plus issues 5 and 6. So you get the whole story. But it just depends on if you prefer trade paperback or do you want the individual issues, right? Because we have individual issues, and this one is issue 5 with a wooden cover.
What?
So we have those two. Yeah. That's an option on this one as well. You can get a wooden cover of issue 6.
That is insane.
Yep.
Oh, you're the co-creator on a horror anthology book with.
Well, he's been trying to recruit me, so I need to get that done.
Oh, okay.
He's like, Laura, here's this link. It's due like tomorrow, and I'm like, son of a.
The peanut butter and mayo tier comes with a free barf bag. Yeah,
my
big tier was called the Get Back in the Kitchen tier.
I do not have a Needlemeyer mayo tier, but people are asking me to do a Karen version. Okay, so the hot sauce, there's 3 flavors that are in the rotation all the time. One is a ghost pepper barbecue. The second is a mango habanero, and the third is jalapeno serrano. And now I am more interested in flavor than I am in like Schofield hotness. And so you're not going to get that afterburn from my hot sauces. So I would say they're a medium to medium hot, depending on your tolerance. You will still get a kick, but it's not going to, if you love hot sauce and you like the hot stuff, this isn't it. But the flavor of these sauces is amazing. Everybody that has tried them has told me how they love them. They go on just about everything you can think of. This house, this house, maybe.
I read Vaughn's comment backwards. I thought he was saying that you were doing a book with him.
Wait, are you talking about? Are you talking about?
I'm the one.
Oh, Laurie Alley is my co-creator. Oh, okay, yeah. I read it the same way you did. I was like, he sent me the link, but I haven't done anything.
We were
with
both
it yet.
reading it backwards. No, yeah. I'm the one who is
do better English
on that
Bon. That's amazing.
You did it right.
I'm just
apparently you totally have Michael T's piano.
Oh yeah, I love this backdrop. I use it all the time. It cracks me up when people come on. I do a podcast and they use the same backdrop, and I'm like, get out of my house.
Yeah, go away.
Yeah.
Mo is correct. Allie's sense of humor is not as dark as you'd imagine. The hardest I ever saw her laugh was over a woman vacuuming her house with the vacuum unplugged so she could hear her favorite show. And
that's funny.
Mo, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life on any show ever, because it was just so unexpected. Because it was another of these old shows we were watching from like the 50s that no one's ever heard of now. And we were watching it, and it's this lady on a set, and she's vacuuming and listening to the radio, and you're used to seeing that, on TV. And then it's like, oh, okay, you're thanks for listening to the radio show. And it like turns off because it's the old radio. And then she's like, oh, cool. And then she turns the vacuum on. So she was still vacuuming.
That's so silly.
I can't even handle it. It's so funny. Just even to think about. It was so good. I'm sorry. He reminds me, and it's like, it's the funniest joke ever. Yeah, Stephanie says, so like when the cowboy killed Death in Preacher.
You know, I
Oh, that
haven't
means.
read Preacher, but I've heard that there's some similarities. We don't have like Jesus doing the breakdance to him. I forget what that was for. Like my husband was watching it and I was like, what are you watching? He's like, oh, it's Jesus breakdancing. And I was like, cool. So we don't have that, but slightly different. Hi.
Vaughn could have communicated it better, but he was distracted by his own hair. That sounds like him.
That's why I know Karen and Bon are related, is because they are both blonde.
Art from Gilbert Perez and color by Matt D. Chambers III. Jealous of that.
Have to put it in there.
Following the extraordinary journey of Jude St. Clair. That's a cool name.
Thank you.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Do you like Fallout? The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Walking Dead, and Cocaine Bear? That is a group.
It is. We check all those boxes. So
nice.
Yeah. And there's Big James and his gory glory.
Oh, wow.
1,000 versions of Big James.
Oh, there you are in your house again.
Yeah, that's the same background. But I mean, like, if you don't want to read the pitch, I can tell you the pitch, whatever you prefer. Here's a look inside issue 6. So we are, in a perilous place for poor Jude and Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious. He's like the town drunk from this town named Santa Claus, and he claims to know how the apocalypse started. Jude's been looking for him. You have to go read his crazy journey. Finally finds this guy, and they end up here. And Dwayne is like, he's gagged just like Jude, but he's still trying to talk. So in my mind, I know what he's trying to say when he's going,
yeah.
And it just makes me laugh.
This would be absolutely horrific.
I'm sorry?
This would be absolutely horrific as an existence.
Yeah. I mean, because
are they in pain? Does it hurt?
They can be, yes.
Oh my god.
It's like seeing things through a fog. So everything is kind of muted, but they still have a sense of everything. So that's terrible, because if you look at that, the first guy is just, he's burnt and melted, and like that would feel terrible for eternity. And then this badass is Miguel Blanco. So he's a bandito in the Undead West. He rules over Camp Cadaver. And if he doesn't like the answers you're giving him, he just ends you. So, and then of course, now he has his sights on Jude and Dwayne. You got to find out what this guy wants, because it's something spectacular. This is just a GIF.
Wow, fancy.
Yeah, all of our previous issues, it has just like a few pages, so you can kind of see like the journey that Jude has been on, finding Dwayne, getting in saloon brawls, playing poker.
I like your panels there.
Thank you. This is
they're very dynamic.
Marco DeFio was our first artist. He did issues 1 through 4. Gilbert Perez picked up with issue 5, so he's also doing 6. I don't think Gilbert will leave. Gilbert just wants to stay the whole time. He loves this story. He was so excited to become a part of the team. So this is a draw-in right there. It's quite a journey.
Cool.
He's been on.
See that? This is a good idea. Now I'm just like staring at it, though. I'm like mesmerized.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, cool.
Yes, Gilbert does. Like I said, he loves Path of the Pale Rider, so he does some amazing covers. These are all sketch covers for past issues. So this is
It's
actually
like
an
a
issue
Venom
4.
horse.
Yes.
With Spider-Man.
Yes, it's Spidey Jude and his horse Diana Prince, who is Venom. I love this one. If I won the lotto, I would just buy all of these because you can tell he loves this series by some of the things that he puts on paper. These are directly out of his brain.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like got the
Yeah.
using the webbing.
Yeah.
That
I was
is
like,
too
this
funny.
genius, right? You got a nice poncho Jude with Big
With the
James with a
bear.
bullet hole smoking through his head.
Man.
Half
There's a
dead
lot of
Jude.
potential for like crazy stuff in this too. Like
Yes.
the Frankenstein options are haunting me right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can die and continue on in the story. There's been plenty of characters who have done that already. And so Jude could die. You know what I mean? And it would just, he can continue on in the story. So those two are both the original pencils and inks from the covers that Gilbert has done. These are on 11 by 17 Bristol board. All of those are available in the add-ons. So if you're interested in some original art, there is some opportunities. We also have a tier where you can pick the character and Gilbert will draw it on issue 6 sketch cover.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. These are
Aw, puppy.
Yeah, that's Sad Pancake.
What?
His name is Sad
Why
Pancake.
is that his name?
The fandom named him. I ran a poll in my Facebook group, Path of the Pale Rider, and that's the name they picked for this puppy.
Wow.
I mean, I love it. I love it. That
Poor
was
Sad
actually an
Pancake.
accident because Gilbert drew a puppy into a scene that there was no puppy, and then, of course, I made him shoot the puppy. He was very upset, and he will never draw characters into the story that don't belong anymore.
Oh my god.
So we got
Did I see an Oregon Trail?
Yes, the green one. It says you have died-ish of dysentery and Big James.
That's funny.
We have a ton of shirts. I love these. I have, I think, enough shirts at this point where I could wear a different one every single day of the week.
Wow.
That was my goal, to have enough Path of the Pale Rider shirts to wear one every day. I love that. Cool. That's a great hoodie. And I have that in a t-shirt as well. All of these are available as t-shirts. Some of them I will do as hoodies, those 3.
I don't even know how to make a GIF. How did you do that?
I got my ways.
Wow.
I like making.
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
So it has the little wagon and it has Big James roaring in the side.
Love it. 2-cover bargain, $20. That is a bargain. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because you get 2 comics and
letting
a PDF.
People rob you.
That's okay. I would rather them be happy and have the books. You know what I mean? I did that last campaign and I don't think enough people knew about it. We have Funko Pops. I think there's 2 left of Francis St. Clair, number 5. He is on.
You guys are like a big deal.
We have our own Funko Pops. Yep. Well, they're not Funko. They're custom Pops. These are custom made. They're handcrafted by a studio out on the East Coast. And so I only order what people get on the Kickstarter. These aren't available from my website, and they're not available at Comic-Cons. This is the only place you can get them. We have secret rewards. I make these as well. I've done bottles of Ashes and Bones in a handcrafted box. I've made the disc that the characters wear to amplify their heartbeat. I've made those. I've 3D printed Big James statues and laser engraved keychains and inlaid them with silver. I mean, like I do things.
How do you do the wooden cover?
I have access to a laser engraver, and I laser engrave them.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, so
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, so like I showed, this is issue 5. We have issue 6. That is we have a Big James. It's a 120 piece puzzle. There is also a Lola Martinez puzzle. If you know who Lola is, she's a undead bandita from issues 4 and 5. She's kind of hot stuff, but she's a little, she's missing some pieces. Let's just put it that way. But there is Lola puzzles. I think I have 4 left. So,
Damn. You're
Yeah, we
just
got a lot of stuff.
60-page choose your own adventure book.
This is awesome because
I love how the covers are designed in like the vintage.
well, those are vintage.
Oh no, wait, those are. I was gonna
those
say
are the
wait, hold
vintage
on.
ones. I didn't write those. I wrote the one that's on top.
Old school, old west. Got it. Okay,
So,
I'm sorry.
That's
I was
okay.
like, wait
Someone
a second.
took a picture.
Those look like they're real.
Yeah, no, they are. One of my fans was like, I love Choose Your Own Adventure, and sent me this picture of my Choose Your Own Path with her Choose Your Own Adventure books that she kept from her childhood. And I was like, that's amazing.
That's cool.
Right? And so this is
cool.
Path of the Pill Rider world. You put on the hat and boots, you walk around the apocalyptic West and make decisions. I have you running bounties and you see how long you survive. I kill you off in the most gruesome but creative ways.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Still a woman after my own heart with gruesome deaths. Love it.
It's fun. And then if you die, whatever, you just go back to the saloon and you try again. I had a few
that you made. Wow.
I have a few unique items on the campaign based off of some of the things that I do hobby wise. So I didn't craft the mug itself, but I go to the ceramic place where you can paint it. So I make these beautiful Path of the Pill Rider mugs. This one's already taken. This one's gone in the first 5 minutes of the campaign. And then rebinding books. I rebind books for fun too. The one on this campaign is it is fun. You should try it. You might get a.
I've always wanted to because I have a copy of the Never-Ending Story that's a first printing. But when I got it, it was actually on one of the free shelves at a public library, and it was already falling apart. And now I've had it for like 20 years, and it's completely like fallen apart. And I've always wanted to try it. I just have no idea how. I don't know where I would get the stuff.
Allie, I would love to help. Either help you or ship it to me, and I'll put it back together and send it back to you. We could do something like that too.
Oh wow, that would be cool because it's the accurate to the story one where the text and stuff is green and red.
Wow.
Whereas a lot of the reprints, it's all just black.
Yeah. So
I'm not scoffing. What are you talking about, Mo? I think it's cool.
It's funny. In the picture is a book that I rebound for another creator, Christopher Brown. That's his series called Slaughterville. But I'm going to be rebinding Jurassic Park. I took it apart. It's ready for me to get started. I've just been so busy promoting this thing that I haven't gotten started yet. But
swag bag, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, this is our 7th campaign. And a lot of stuff like
what's going on.
Yeah, and I mean, like you just
stuff. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, like you order a ton of stuff in bulk. Like these iron-on patches come in a bag of 100. The stickers come in 100. You know what I mean? And so you have all this extra merch, and that's what the swag bags are. Is like, I don't want to pick and choose things, Laurie. Just send me a smattering of things, and that's what I'm going to do. Here's the hot sauces.
It looks so like I don't know what I expected, but it looks so real.
They're legit.
So
it's hot sauce. Yeah,
it is legit.
It's 3 5-ounce bottles in the sampler pack. You can get a single bottle as well. So if you just want to do one, that is an option. It's in the add-ons. And then when you do your survey, you just have a drop down. You tell me what flavor you want.
Allie doesn't have much extra merch except for socks. That is not true.
Cool.
I have one pair of socks because one person bought the socks. And so I only ordered one.
That's okay. Well, I mean, like, this is the same thing with the Funkos. Like, I don't order those until people order them because they're expensive. And so, because they're custom.
Hats and aprons.
Those are cool. I would totally get an apron. That's great. Especially if it's a food-related comic. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's got cross pins covered in blood. So it's rolling pins dripping blood.
I feel like I need one of these in my life.
Well, I got one for myself and I use it, and it's like it's heavy duty. Like I was pretty pumped.
Nice.
I was thinking of doing like a shaving cream or something, or a beard cream that smelled like fresh bread or something, because he's a baker. But I don't know.
I have an idea for you.
Your idea is much better.
I have an idea for you, but I'll share. Like when when you get there, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Because
I also I looked into cookies, but
Oh.
like the rules of shipping cookies and stuff just made it like too difficult. So I gave
Yeah.
up on cookies.
I feel
Don't
you.
have
That's why this is the only place you can get these is here because there's a loophole, right? Because it's a pledge, it's a sale.
Oh,
So
there
like
you
you
go.
can't get the hot sauce from my website. You can
Okay.
get it from me at a
Very
Comic-Con
nice.
because I can sell it when I'm in person, but I can't sell
Right.
it from my website.
That is cool.
Every state has different rules. You have to follow like cottage law rules
Yeah.
for your state. So
Yeah, when I was making jam, I learned all about the cottage food laws.
mm-hmm. Yep. So I have my food handler's license and blah blah
Oh
blah.
my gosh.
We have a lot of stuff.
Oh,
We
that's
just
cool.
unlocked.
I like the hearts. That's cool.
Thank you.
Wow.
We just unlocked a second poker card at when we got to 100 backers, where we are now. And so these are all the previous poker cards that we've unlocked. And there's 2 new ones on this campaign. So every time you come back to the campaign, every 50 backers, we unlock more poker cards with the intention of building a whole deck. So if you come to every campaign,
so cool.
yeah. You can
Great
get
art,
like if you're
too.
starting now, there's an add-on for all the previous poker cards. So you can get a full deck even if you're joining us just now. And then these are the dollar stretch
Bundles.
goals. We've unlocked a few of these. So we have indie PDFs. We
That's
have
funny.
isn't he cute? He's big boy James. I'm going to be making 3-inch holographic vinyl stickers of this guy.
Oh, wow.
And so we unlock that. And then we're on our way to unlock this one.
Slice and dice.
Yes. I love this because I get to dress up as Pikachu. You guys vote on a weapon and you vote to name a fruit or vegetable like a pumpkin. And then I destroy it on the Tuesday morning brew. It's great. Isn't that great?
I love the little face.
Mm-hmm. Snapchat
I've
is great.
always wanted to do that. I don't even know how you do that.
Oh, it's so much
This
fun.
is cool.
Now, here's what I wanted to tell you. So I found a place that I can make scratch and sniff stickers.
Oh, I was looking at that too, but I couldn't find a place that I thought was good enough.
I'll send my link to you because these guys have a list of 150 different scents and they have a bunch of food items. I can almost guarantee you they have bread. So we're going to be doing scratch and sniff stickers if we break 6,500, which I hope we do because I really would love to send you all a zombie flesh scented sticker.
I was going to say, do they smell like dead? Like, do
they smell
like
pretty
dead?
bad. They smell pretty bad. I'm not going to tell you what they smell like, but they smell really bad. And then we have beer and barbecue sauce scented ones as well.
You could falsely claim they're fake toy cookies, like when my boy Fowler was shipping those fake crack rocks. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Wow. This is so cool and like well thought of. Tattoos.
Thank you. Yeah.
Shorts.
We have a 8-page short, which is, it's a comic, but it's about Big James. It's just bear destruction, eating people, his faces off, and running through buildings. So if we get to 8,000, which we haven't yet, we haven't broken that number, but if we do, then I'll release some pages of that. This you might find interesting. So on the back cover of every issue of Path of the Pill Writer is a riddle. And now if you solve the riddles, you get to touch the world of Path of the Pill Writer like it's real. So if you solve this one, there's a hidden group on Facebook. If you solve the next one, something shows up in your mailbox from a character. We have working phone numbers. We have hidden videos on YouTube. We have hidden websites. The one that I have someone working on right now is incredible. It's going to be the best one yet. So that's kind of cool. And it just, I like to tease. And so there's hints to things. There's secret messages. It just is like the world's real and you can touch it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so you're like solving the mystery with
Jude. Yeah. Well, you might come across all
awesome.
sorts of stuff. You never know what you're going to get with these. We have riddles in American Sign Language. We have QR code.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. This one's fun. This one I think is the easiest. It's just a bunch of QR codes that you scan, and it's like walking through my brain about what I think is entertaining. And there's like movie trailers to The Quick and the Dead and The Train to Busan, but there's also funny stuff that's I have a Rickroll in there. I have a Swedish chef making hot sauce, He-Man singing Four Non-Blondes, but one of those will take you to the hidden video. That's my video. This is a working phone number, and this one's the website. So you can discover all these things by solving these. And this one's not hard. Some of them are harder. The phone number one I think is hard. This one I don't think is hard. So
I'm really bad at riddles.
The good news is if you just read the comic, you get the story. It's the meat and potatoes, right? And if you want to do the riddles, and if you want to participate in the short films, you can, but you don't have to. It just it enriches the story. That's it. Here's my team.
Cool.
There's Gilbert, pencils and inks, Matt Chambers on colors.
People love Berserk.
Yeah, he loves anime. He's great. And then this is my editor, Rachel Bullock, who's amazing.
Wow.
The rest of it's pretty standard stuff.
How
we plan to spend our funds. A note to Canadian backers. I do have a collection on an international shipping website called Any One World. And so you can get our trade paperback from that website. Because I don't ship everywhere.
AI used.
Correct.
Nice. Good.
No AI.
Good.
That's why we're here at Kickstarter, is to guarantee that you get a good product created by human hands, and it helps me pay those artists what they're worth. So our goal is nothing to sneeze at, but we hit it pretty quick. And
you've got a digital copy. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And you get your name on the thank you page.
Yeah, and our thank you pages are different. It's not just a list of names. Like it's there's names, but it's like we did an accident report and I listed people as dead and survivors. I put everybody's name into a skull shape. I put everybody's name onto a disc. I put this last issue was it's like where you sign, it's like a visitor book, like you visit a town and they have like a guest book where you sign your name. And so it's this, and it's for Santa Claus, the town that they were in. And there's a beetle on it for reasons you'll have to find out.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's your physical copy, $10. That's nothing. There's no reason not to get this.
Mm-hmm. Our standard package is like a cover plus the PDF. That's how I like to read, because the PDF drops first. That way you can
take
binge
it with you.
Yeah, you can take it with you. You can read it in the car, but you can binge read it is what I'm saying. And then when your physical one comes, that's usually when I'm like going slow. I'm reading Phenomenova slow. And I'm looking for the Easter eggs. I'm looking for all the hidden things that Bon Bon puts in his books. That's how I usually like to read. So digital.
I know a lot of people. Yeah, I know a lot of people buy the digital and then the physical when they decide they want it to.
Right, or it's another way to read the comic, but then you don't open the one that you bought, because if you don't want your fingerprints on it, you don't have to open it. You can still read the story. So that's our typical package of $15. So that's the cover you pick, the PDF, and then your name on the thank you page. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Sad pancake cover.
Pancake. Sketch cover.
Nice. Mm-hmm. So this is like super customizable.
Yeah. And we have a ton of stuff in the add-ons. So it's very easy, like you said, to customize and to put a package together for what you're looking for. And if it's not there, you just send me a message and I'll put it together for you. Mm-hmm.
Hadza sampler plus the book. Nice.
Yep. T-shirt.
And all the shirts. And
there's the mustard. Yep. Ketchup. And those come with PDF copies as well, just so you're aware. You're getting all the physical and you're getting all the digital. So as soon as issue 6 is done, you get access to the whole thing.
That's
wooden
cool.
cover. Immortality.
Immortality. Oh, you're
Volume
drawn
into
in.
book.
Drawn in
Yeah.
cover. Nice. Or
And now,
not cover, book.
yeah, into the pages. So you could become, we've
Yeah.
had, that is a fat ass bear, Shifty. We actually had to turn that off for a little bit because we had so many people signing up for Immortality. Like, it was like,
Oh, no.
okay, we have to get caught up when all these people, we could, we're trying to make it into the story. So it's hard, to fit everybody into one if we're trying to develop the story. And so we turned it off for a little bit, but it is now back. You can sign up for Immortality. The secret
Cool.
reward, those change every time. Like I said, I've done weird warp stuff. These I'm 3D printing. I'm actually a little intimidated by making these. So I only put 4 on there because I don't want to be 3D printing for 17 years putting these together.
Right. Custom sketch cover.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you get to pick the character and Gilbert will draw it for you.
Oh, and you've got a retail tier. That's nice. I know more and more people are doing retail tiers.
Mm-hmm.
I had my Baker's Dozen that you got 13 books.
That's funny. That's a great idea too. It's good marketing. But I can always customize those to people too. So if you don't want what I put together in a retail tier, just tell me what you're looking for and I can do that. So 3 of these are gone. There's 2 spots left.
Pops. Oh, ad space. Wow.
Yeah, we have a full page ad in our trade paperback from Geek Out. They did one. And I think Pastime did another one. But this is great because you can just be in the book.
Put the ad in the back.
No, it's right in the middle. So as you're reading the story, it's nice and bright. It hits you right in the face. So there's no missing that. Right. So we try to put it, where it has to fit where you're putting it. Like we had a double splash page. So we had to make sure it fit in a place that was appropriate, but we put it in the story. So that way this double splash page is a bitch. For people that have done them, you know what I'm talking about. Bitch.
You've got a sticker tier.
Well, that one's gone. That was the early bird sticker. That was for the
early bird. Sorry. If your name isn't Mel, hands off.
These are my Canadian backers. That's how I put their tiers up. So they contact me. They tell me what they want in their box, and I put it together. Yeah. And then I weigh it so that way it's the accurate shipping and not just guessing, because shipping to Canada is so expensive. I don't want to guess. You know what I mean? And I don't want to overcharge anybody, but I also can't afford to undercharge that. So Singularity is gone too. That's the new Funko Pop in one of everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Tons of stuff.
Got tons on here. Should we watch this thing?
Yeah, we can.
I like how you've done that with the 2 panel thing.
That was hard to do.
I bet. That is a fancy trailer.
Thank you. I change up my videos all the time. Sometimes I'll do green screen work and play characters. Not Karen. I'll do, there's this other undead reporter named Ellie Brock that I play. And she's just so chaotic because she's rotting and her brain isn't functioning. And so you'll see me do things with Ellie. You'll see me do things like this. And so I just change out the videos all the time just to do something different. So But that's why you'll see things like random chicken nugget stickers because
Uh,
of the videos I've done in the past with chicken, like Ellie screams chicken nuggets at people, and like the fandom now screams chicken nuggets at people. It's funny. So you never know
wow.
what you're gonna get. If you watch the one of the videos, I actually get run over by a car in the first 3 seconds of the video.
Oh my goodness.
Great. It's great.
That is so crazy because I wanted to make Egg Beater a movie, but I decided it was too expensive, so I did a comic instead.
That's me too. This was a full-length movie script that I broke up into issues. I think there's a lot of us out there that started in
Twinsies.
Yeah, exactly. That started out we have the same origin story. It's like, what am I gonna do with this script? And then you start looking into your options and you're like, no, we're doing comic book.
Well, how did you come up with the idea? Speaking of origins.
Well, this one, I love horror, I love westerns, I love apocalypse genre, but there's always this question of what haven't we seen? We've seen fast-moving zombies. We've seen flesh-eating zombies. We've seen infectious zombies. We haven't seen just death itself being broken. So I had this idea of just like, what would happen? What would the world look like if death broke? So it's another take on, I guess, zombieism, but without the flesh eating, more chaos and fall of society. So that's where it all started. And I did a lot of world building first. And then I had to come up with Jude's path through all of this and go from there.
I didn't go away. I'm still here.
Okay. But I originally wrote this in 2018. The script itself, the first 12 issues was complete by 2019. And so when you guys read this, there's some issues that will remind you of the pandemic. And I wrote all of this prior to the pandemic. Like it freaks me out. It freaks me out.
It's good that it was prior. So
Yeah.
I lit some candles because SP
nice.
said that I have
Dog
666 subs. Woo. So I've got my candle on my justice scales back there. There you go.
Nice.
Candle. Not drawing any circles though. What was I gonna say? Okay. So I was gonna say, have you heard of the movie Dead 7?
No. What's this about?
Okay. You remember the 90s, right?
Of course, I remember the 90s. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you'll remember like boy bands.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
Nick Carter made a zombie western movie.
Did he really?
Yeah, with him and a bunch of his
called?
boy band friends. Dead 7.
Dead 7. I have to Google this. SEVEN or the number 7?
I think it's the number 7.
2000.
I have it on DVD.
It says it's 2016.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, look at this. Larger than life. It's Nick Carter. Look at him. Joey Fatone, Carrie Keegan, Howie.
And
oh my gosh.
You will never believe me until you see it, but Joey Fatone kills it. He's the best character in the whole thing, for real. Whiskey Joe is his character.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's freaking amazing. I love his character so much that I wrote a prequel that just stars him, and I sent it to him, and I was like, you really have to make this.
I can rent it on Prime Video for 99 cents.
Oh, nice.
We'll be watching this soon.
I bought it on DVD. Excuse me. And it was so funny because
its rating is 3.2 stars out of 10.
Well, they're dumb. It's really good.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna add that to my watch list.
That's probably like mass disliked by a bunch of like weirdos who just see boy band and think that it's lame, but it's actually really cool.
Well, I'm gonna check it out. Of course, it's right up my alley.
The funniest part of it though is when I got the DVD and I'm going through the menu and all the special features and stuff, there was a typo.
What?
I know. So I wrote Nick Carter on Instagram. And I was like, hey, next time you do this, I would like to edit your menu so that you don't have it's so stupid.
Did he respond though?
No.
Oh,
I don't know why he would. But I sent him and Joey Fatone my idea for the Whiskey Joe prequel.
awesome. Whiskey Joe on the rocks. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
This looks incredible. The trailer just auto played while I was talking to you, and it looks amazing.
It is very amazing. And actually, this is funny. Do you know who Dan Fraga is?
Mm-mm.
He is actually. Give me 1 second. He is this guy.
Oh, okay.
That's Dan Fraga.
Yeah.
And he's a comic artist, and I was hanging out with him, and I was telling him about how much I loved Dead 7 and how Whiskey Joe was super cool. And we're in his car. I'm in the back seat because his kid was in the front seat, and like our two daughters are in the back seat. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so amazing, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, shh, be quiet. And I was like, okay. And he dials a number in his car. And I'm just like, I guess he's calling his wife or something. He freaking called Joey Fatone because he's friends with him.
What?
I'm serious. And the like answer machine plays, and he's like, hey, this is Jan. I was just calling to see about this guy, Whiskey Joe.
Oh my
It was so funny.
That's hilarious.
So,
and you're in the backseat going like, what did you just do?
I know.
That's so funny.
What's that bald man singing about? Just walking away. That's from a Kelly Clarkson music video, and I just thought it was funny. But yeah, it was so crazy. If he had answered, I don't know what I would have done. It would have been so lame. I would have been like, oh my God, Whiskey Joe. So I'm kind of glad, but it was so funny. I did not expect that at all, because I'm just over here fangirling about this character in this movie, like
right.
No one's seen or heard of, but either way, yeah.
Well, you've just converted one more person. I will be watching this, so I'm excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Because I'm the type of person where I'm like, I have Backstreet Boys on vinyl, so like, yeah. Ellie should do a video series where she covers something she's into and calls it Right Up My Alley. No, because that invites things. And I shan't. I shan't invite the things.
That's funny.
Where did I opened something and now it's gone? What the heck? Hold on.
Holding.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I opened a thing that you sent me.
Yes.
And then I lost it, and then I opened it again. There we go. Okay. I know where I am. I know where I am. Oh, what? It like didn't let me do it. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Okay. So this is issue 1, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Goes back to the beginning. And I love, okay, so this is Marco DeFeo artwork. This is the original artist. And I love that this is a shattered glass on the front cover. And it's just this Jude and Prince and the undead and a disc. And it's like, this glass is important in the story. But he was also saying something about like humanity being shattered in this world, you know, and having it, thank you, just being like blood red. It's just it's such a poignant cover. And like I love that both Marco and Gilbert do this, where it's like whatever you're reading, the issue, they kind of sum up for you the feeling behind it on that cover. And so this will mean much more to you once you read it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Dean almost never says that's a cool cover, so that's a big deal. And he's really inventive in his layouts and stuff as well. He's an artist. And so if he thinks it's cool, it's definitely cool.
Nice. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Especially, I like that it looks like it's reflected in the glass and not just like painted onto the glass.
Yeah. There's the whole thing about
cool.
reflections in this issue.
This is like layered. This is a whole world that you have built.
Yep.
I am an expert in world building.
Yes.
I do a world building podcast thingy.
So look.
Oh, here's your thanks page. Nice.
That was the first one. They've only gotten better since that.
It's still cool.
Thank you.
Everything has changed.
Yeah, I love doing these. And you guys, I play a game. Sometimes it's just a date, and other times it means something. And so you should always look and see what date that is, because there's an issue where that date is Mother's Day in 2020. And I'm foreshadowing things by if you look at the date. So this one, though, is my birthday. March 5th is my birthday. And so that's why I picked that day to start the apocalypse. I'll never forget what day the apocalypse starts on. March 5th. But I picked this day back in 2018. And so it's a little freaky when I claim the apocalypse starts March 5th, 2020. And then we had freaking COVID. I think it was like March 14th, 2020 is when the shutdown started in our area. So it's like, it was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, this I looked it up and it's like COVID-19 pandemic.
Yep. Sorry.
Wow, weird. You're like, sorry, it was my fault.
I was like, I get blamed for it. And I'm sorry. I don't claim that I started COVID-19. I must have just been tuned into what would happen. I don't know.
Well, Egypt did reopen the Pyramid of Djoser on that day too.
Their fault. It's their fault.
And there was a tornado outbreak.
Also, perfectly in line with what happened.
Cool. What is it? Can I? There we go. There we go. That's better. Ioya?
It's 10YA, so 10 years.
10. Oh, I'm sorry. I see that it's a 1 now. I'm an idiot.
No, you're fine. But that's kind of like they changed the, how it went from BC to AD, you know what I mean? So now we have a new number system and it's YA. So 10 years into the apocalypse.
And it says it right next to it. Wow.
Mm-hmm. You're good. It's okay.
I can read, you guys. I promise. Jeez. That's all for now. I'm done with life.
Tip your waitress.
I won't be here all week. So he's walking through a fence.
Yeah, he's just traveling.
It's all very deserted.
Dilapidated infrastructure. But this kind of gives you a clue of what time frame he's living in. It's not the Old West.
Yeah, but it's sort of reversed into a similar thing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's too quiet.
Gotta have the good old eye squints if you're a Western.
That's a Wild West noise that I just made. You're welcome.
Do-do-do-do-do. I love it.
Like that. Ugh. I'm bad at that. Easy. I like that. He's all ready to go. Got his horse. What was that? Whoosh!
Yeah. And it's like, what was that? And it's like that cinematic. Again, this was screenplay. So it's that thing running between just like, you don't know what it is that ran between the like you, the viewer, the camera, and your protagonist. So something goes by and it's like, what was it?
Click.
Click.
He is very disturbed. He is angry.
It could be
Do
anything.
not make him mad.
It's just a kid. Ah.
Just a tiny Mexican. Hit it. Sorry.
So these are the discs. These are the things that people wear to show living status. So if you tap it, you
Oh.
activate it, and you have a heartbeat, then it show like the EKG line. It turns green.
Yeah.
It also emits a sound, so it has a speaker on it. And so it has visual and audio clues that they are alive. And so if they're undead,
Alive.
it's like, what would it do? He's alive.
Kid, do you know the way to I-93?
So
West
just go
of here.
west. Yeah.
That's his name. That's his voice now. You're welcome. I'm canceled now. Thanks. Like your panels, they're all very different. Moving
Thank you. Yeah,
around.
Marco.
Runs away. That horse just sighed.
Yep.
He didn't neigh. He sighed.
Oh, she does all sorts of things.
Crackle. I like how you have like the letters on fire.
Thank you.
That's a nice touch. Looking through a journal / sketchbook.
Right?
Oh, I like that sky.
Yeah.
Like speckled sky. That's fun.
He's just in the wilderness by himself, having quiet time, but he takes the time to look up and
Yeah.
appreciate the stars. He's probably seeing the Milky Way. Things, there's probably not a lot of light pollution, so he's appreciating nature and beauty in this world, but it
So
ends pretty
beautiful.
quick.
Snap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a spooky hand. Doing. Where are you? My voice for him is awful. I do appreciate how all of this is different.
Yeah.
Nice doggies.
They are not nice doggies. Oh, shit.
You brought friends.
You got friends.
They're very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Rah! Swoosh! It's fighting.
Come on. That's how I envisioned it in my head. And they run off. It's like, where are you going? Chicken shits.
Oh. They're afraid of the fire, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepy. Just a bit further, girl, then we can rest. Groan.
They're tired. They were probably up all night.
I love it.
Because these wolves.
Stay away.
Farm called.
He's not gonna stay away though.
He's not.
Why?
Not a very good
stay
deterrent.
away? Yeah, apparently. I mean, who's to say that it means it? It's all like falling over. Picking vegetables.
Yeah.
You dropped your carrot, lady.
She needs that carrot.
Here.
It's important.
Oh, is it? It's a riddle?
No. But I think at some point, some of my fans are like, what does it mean, Laurie? It's a carrot. And I'm like, it's just a carrot, guys.
Like, sometimes it's just a carrot.
Sometimes it's just a carrot.
Sometimes it's just the color blue.
Right?
Hello, ma'am. I didn't mean to startle you. Don't. I don't know why I made him all Western now. I apologize. I'm not. He's looking for Santa Claus. Aren't you a little old to believe in such things? Not the legend, ma'am, the town. Got nice big feet. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool little house. Umbrella on top. And what takes you to this town? Dwayne Fink. So he's looking for Dwayne Fink, you guys. Interesting. Before I had, wait. It's hard for me to see because I have my camera like in front of me with the thingy.
So he
So
says,
it's
I'm
like
looking for Dwayne
going.
Fink. You familiar? And she says, sorry, I can't help you on either account. There's a town up the bluff, but I'm not sure if it's still there.
Oh, so they just hang out at their farm.
Yeah, they don't go anywhere. Before I head
Before I-
out, can you help a traveler? She don't
Hoofed.
want to. She don't want to.
Hoofed.
And then of course, Sarah, do not get too close. This
Hello,
little girl.
mister.
Yeah.
Not gonna listen.
Nope.
Can I give your horsey a carrot? I'm sure he would prefer an apple, but all I have is carrots. Horses like carrots.
Yeah.
Prince is actually a girl. Her full name is Diana Prince. I understood that reference. She is named after a warrior woman who protects the human race.
So cute.
I don't know why I made her an alien. She's like, oh my god. Hello, Diana. We'll get you lots of carrots for the road. Except for if I do it how I just did it, it would be, hello, Diana. I don't know why I did that. Hoofed. Hisk.
I can't do it. Look at that horse sound. Terrible.
What are you doing?
Trying to make the horse sound.
Yeah, I think we should not.
Failing at it miserably.
Aw, she's so happy. Nice big happy mouth. Missing a tooth.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
She's just 8. She's like 8 years old. She loses teeth.
You are a traveler. Have a safe trip. Oh my gosh, you know what's ridiculous that I just realized?
What?
I was sitting here and I'm like, something smells like burning.
Your candle.
And I've been thinking about it and I was like, I hope my heater's not burning or anything. I hope something didn't like catch fire. And I just now realized that it's my candle that
I was like, didn't you not light a candle?
I did.
That's funny.
What am I doing with my life?
No, you're just getting sucked into the story. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, that's
it.
Well,
so what did we learn about Jude? He's polite to women and children. That he asked for help. She gave it to him. He's giving the little girl like a secret, like Diana Prince is her full name. She's named after a warrior woman. So, but he's polite and he waves and he's he's not stealing stuff or being menacing. So,
bye, Mr. Jude.
Yeah.
In the sunlight. What do you think, girl? I think maybe that this road is a terrible road for you to go on.
I think so too. It's falling apart.
Crack, boom.
It's just boom. Dangerous.
I'll let you say that.
Crack, boom. It's like,
what's the horse sound?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
The knicker. I don't know. I need to work on my horse noises, apparently.
Yeah. I know. We've come so far. But bear? Dead bear? That doesn't mean anything because it's still alive. It's dead alive.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's my whinny. That was terrible. It was like a weird hum. I'm not made to be a horse.
We'll work on that.
Okay, we just have to be quiet. And I've got just the thing. I was saving these for a special occasion, but today is the day. Huh?
It's supposed to be these. Gotta fix that. It's the PDF version. I'm sure it's been fixed in the print version, but
okay. Hope you enjoy your new sneakers. Oh, so he can be quiet. Nice.
Yeah, so she has quiet shoes. So, I mean, like, what are the challenges in freaking comic books, of course, is sound, right? Because there is no sound. So it's like trying to communicate when they're being super quiet or when there's things that are extremely loud is, I think, one of our challenges. So in this case, it's like she puts on shoes. He puts shoes on her because they have to be quiet. They don't want to wake anything up unexpectedly.
Well, oops. That's a good thing to include too, because that's just another way that you're bringing the reader into the world, because you can hear like the clonky clonk of the horse in your brain.
Right.
This is really awesome.
Thank you. It's about to
I'm gonna have to look at all this
fan.
too myself. It's really hard to get me into a Western too, so because I have a problem where like I think Westerns are gonna make me feel like I have to take a shower. But this looks really cool, especially since you can like immerse yourself. I'm gonna say because we're gonna run out of time. I'm gonna say people should go, and I'll post the thing again. The link is a thing. It's also in the description. But I'll post it in the chat again. Everybody go check that out. Please share it. Guess what's free? Sharing is free.
Thank you. Yes.
And it looks like she has so many options to where you can just get whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, you can cater the experience to you. You could come along for the things like the slice and dice, and we have been the indie PDF bundles. I think I have up to 20 other indie comic books to share that I have permission from their creators. So it's like you'll get Path, but you also get up to 20 other comics to read should you choose. So there's a lot of fun stuff, and you're guaranteed a book at this point because we've been funded. We're just breaking stretch goals and doing fun stuff at this point. So definitely come along.
Yeah, it looks like you've proven yourself as well, which is important in this.
Yes. Yeah, and I mean, we love what we do. We're having fun. My team is having fun, and you can tell by the silly stuff that we do, and you'll see it all over. We do like Deep Thoughts by Dwayne Fink and Grim Questions. Would you eat a hamburger if it still moved, Allie?
Depends.
Depends on how hungry you are.
I mean, is it a hamburger made of ham, or is it a hamburger, like, what's it made of?
Well, it's made of beef, but again, in this world, when it's the dead don't die. So if you take a cow, you can slaughter it, but if you butcher it, it's still moving. And so if you made a hamburger patty, would the hamburger patty would you eat it if it was still moving?
Yeah.
It would wiggle the whole way. You're brave. Most people would pass on that. But again, it's like, if you're starving, would you eat it?
I mean,
would you have relations with an undead significant other?
No. But I like my meat rare, unless it's a chicken, obviously. So yeah.
So it's
especially if it was a lamb burger, I would still eat it.
I like lamb too. I eat meat, but again, if it's still quivering when I eat it, I might have a hard time getting it down.
I don't think I'd have a problem with that. The undead lover thing is a little much because it's like you have to think of stuff like infections and
yes,
bugs and the smell.
The smell. That's okay. I think that's the big one is the smell. But it's like, yes, so comics mate, they can be normal. They can remember your name, right? And just missing a leg, right? Or
I'd eat the hamburger. Fuck that mince cow giving me attitude.
So but again, it's like, for how long is it okay? You know what I mean? I don't know. And it tends to only work one way. Undead men don't have a heartbeat, so sadly, it doesn't stand up no more. Welcome to my world. We have thought of everything.
I'm sure there's some like evil doctored scientist guy who's eager to solve this problem.
Right? There's always somebody out there thinking, right? And so my idea of what would happen in this world is that the undead would figure out like a combination of chemical and makeup to let them be in their body longer and appear human longer. But eventually the culture is going to shift when the undead outnumber the living. Is it important to look like you're alive anymore? It's all in the book. So that's what I love about this story. It's going to make you have 5,000 questions
my biggest fear is zombies, so I'm probably gonna have
Yeah.
nightmares now.
Well, I mean, but they're not trying to eat you. We're not flesh-eating zombies. There's no bullet to the brain. It's
It
more
doesn't matter though,
complicated.
because like the concept of that, like feeling that happened to you is pretty horrific on its own.
I absolutely agree. And there's a lot of my fears in this book. I'm afraid of dementia. I've seen dementia run in both sides of my family. And
Yeah.
so that scares the crap out of me, to be in your body and to lose your to lose your memories. That scares the crap. Bears scare the crap out of me too. Let's be honest. Like, bears are apex predators. They run fast, they swim, they climb trees. There's no getting away from a bear if it's intent, unless you can kill it.
So
And now we took
it,
that away too.
is it safe to say that if you run into, like, if you're in the woods, would you rather run into a man or a bear?
I would rather run into a man any day. I don't want to run
Okay.
into no bears.
If you're in the woods, would you rather run into an undead bear or a live bear?
A live bear, I guess. I don't know. The undead bear is so predictable. Like, we show Big James' origins in issue 3, and he was shot through the brain. And so this bear specifically cannot control itself. It's a rage bear. It's stuck in one emotion, and it sleeps on I-93. So, like, the next 2 pages, you get into Big James, where we are in issue 1, and he's a bad
Okay.
day. You cannot, like,
Oh.
if you're in his territory, you don't have to show it, but I'm just saying, if you're in his territory, he tries to turn you into hamburger. He's not trying to eat you. He's not hungry. He just wants to destroy you for being there. So
Oh.
again, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be around an undead bear. I'd take the living one and hopefully I can scare it off. But if it's a brown bear, forget it. You're just dead.
Sure. If it's a black bear, usually it's like, oh, and
Yeah.
then it kind of rambles away. Like,
Yeah.
in
Brown bear, you can scare
Colorado,
off.
in Colorado we saw tons of black bears and they would just be cute or ramble away. But a brown bear is a problem.
Brown bear is a problem. Polar bear, you're just dead. That thing's been hunting you for longer than you knew about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bears scare me. People scare me. Like, just how people can forget others' humanity is something that
People
weighs on
scare
my
you?
mind. What's that?
People scare you?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? Who's not afraid of
Roar.
people? But right, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I know, it's just funny. But a lot of times I'm pointing a big flashlight at humanity and how I think they would act in this situation. But I never tell you if it's right. I never give you an opinion that I say this is the right or wrong thing. I'm just giving you an impossible situation and say you figure it out. So, hey.
Yeah, what's up, Raoul and T? How are you doing? So yeah, I would definitely say you should go and check this out. And I think I'm curious. I want someone in my chat to try the hot sauce. That sounds pretty sick. I've got the link up there, and also the link is in the description as well. And I'm gonna stop it here because we're running out of time, but also because I don't want to ruin the fun of finding out what happens with the bear. You guys are just gonna have to go and look for yourselves.
It's good though. It's good. A lot of people are they get angry at the story, of course, because bad things happen. But just remember that all the characters can come back because they're undead. Doesn't mean they're out of the story. It just means that we'll see them again in a different state. So don't get too attached to anybody. I like to kill people off.
In a George R. R. Martin way, or when it like is good to the story.
Well, it's all part of the story. It's either world building or important to the script. And Jude St. Clair is just one of these characters that has an overabundance of luck, really good luck and really bad luck. And so things will happen. He will most of the time gets out of the way, and sometimes he's right in the way. But a lot of times, if he's around other people, they feel the wrath of consequence because of what's going on around him. So it's a tough place. It's a tough place, but hell of a story. it's a wild ride. And if you're on the fence, I would say just give us a try. You won't regret it. We have digital catch-up tiers as well. And so if you don't want to commit to getting all the physical copies, we got that digital tier where you can read it all and get caught up. And then if you want to wait till we do trade paperbacks, there's that option too. We have trades coming out every 4 issues. So whatever you choose.
And do you
Yes.
go to? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
You mentioned earlier you go to like conventions.
I'm going to be at Texoma Comic-Con this weekend, so February 22nd and 23rd. That's in Durant, Oklahoma, by the casino. But I'll be set up there both days, so you can come see me. I'll have all the books except for 6 because that one's in production. But I'll have hot sauce with me. A lot of times I'll have cookies, but I don't unfortunately have time to do cookies this year. So hot sauce, comic books, lots of merch. Come say hi. I'll have my cowboy hat on and having a good time with a ton of indie creators. It's a good show.
Cool. Do you ever go out of state?
I'm going to start venturing out of state. I was invited to one in December, I think in Louisiana. I was invited to one in Philadelphia. That's a big zombie one. It's in Monroeville. I'm going to see if I can get to that one in July. I do a lot of local cons right now just because, again, when you're building up your inventory and your repertoire, it's hard to make your table back when you also have to pay for travel and a hotel room.
Yeah.
Sometimes you won't make your money back. So I stay local a lot, but I'm going to start venturing out of state. I would love to get to Motor City Comic-Con in Michigan because that's my hometown. That's a good
Detroit.
one too.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I won't be going there in the winter. We'll just put it that way. I will wait until the summertime. I think that one is in sometime in June. My editor is still in Michigan. She's there. I knew her back before I started this whole thing, so I'm gonna just crash at her house. Maybe I could talk her into coming with me. That would be great.
Well, if you have, I don't know, extra time or inclination, myself and a lot of really good people are going to be at Heroes Con in
Where's that
Charlotte.
one? In Charlotte. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta look and see. It's one of those you have to spend the time and the money, pick and choose your battles. But I would like to hit them all eventually.
I'm a lot closer than you are. I'm only like an hour away, but
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then seeing people in person is awesome. Getting to hang out with them.
It's so fun.
Yeah. It's I like hanging out with people on the internet and doing StreamYard and hanging out this way. But it's when you see them in person, it's oh, you're a real person.
Yeah, this is how we meet. And then in person, we can do super fun stuff.
Yeah, that's the plan. Cool.
Just got a dry spot in my throat.
Oh.
Okay. So, and also, guys, next Thursday, the 27th, I'm going to be on your channel meeting with a crazy person.
We're going to record. Let me see here. We're going to record that episode of Killer Karen on the 27th, and then it will air on March the 7th.
Oh, okay. So go to her channel on March the 7th to watch my thing.
It'll play at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's on the Madness Entertainment group, that channel, the Madness Comic Network, or also on my YouTube channel, which is just Laurie Calcaterra 360. So I'm not hard to find. I got all my socials out there: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Mispronouncing your name in my head.
What's wrong with your head? Poor Allie.
I've been mispronouncing your name in my head.
Oh.
I was saying Calcaterra. That's wrong.
That's okay. Calcaterra.
I'm glad I didn't say it out loud, or did I?
No, you didn't. No.
Okay, that would have been embarrassing. If you just didn't correct it, you're just wow, what a rude loser. I can't believe her.
No, I would never think that of you.
Well, now I know. And I won't do it again in my brain where no one can hear it or otherwise.
It's all good.
Yeah, so if he's gonna try and be here, Billy says hail. laughing at my awkwardness. That's
It's okay.
normal. Oh, and I hope you liked my rap song at the beginning.
Did you see me? I was bopping around in the background.
Yeah, I know you can't see me, but I was too. I got that song actually from an episode of 21 Jump Street.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah, because almost all the music on there is free use because like none of the bands exist anymore, and that is the coolest song in the whole thing. So I had to record it actually on my speakers. I just turned it up really loud and recorded it, and so now I have it, even though the band doesn't exist and I can't find any information about it. That's where the rap song came, so that's why you could dance around.
I like it.
Anyway, what is it? Yeah. Let's see. Where's my thing here? Oh no! Where's my extra, you guys? What am I gonna do? I have too many things. Oh, really quick, we're gonna shout out to the sponsor, Liquid Death. Yay!
Yay!
I try not to make it too long. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
You were saying something?
I was just saying thanks for having me on the show.
Okay, I'm sorry I cut you off.
How many MCs are coming out real? Like you been to hold me, I'ma check my feel. You claim to be a genius, man, you can't fight it. You might flip a script, but you know you didn't write it. I'm coming up at you really old school like Houdini. The ibbity bop, I boom boom like Mancini. Feed me, hip hop, exotic like Kiwi. I got more power than the Rangers on the TV. Jumping on the track, spinning, flip it, then I dismount. My styles are more free than the 5-finger discount. Lift me in your mind and pass me the brain shovel. I'm thinking, baby, all my mentals into your level with the boom boom bitty bitty bop to the bang. If you swing your thing with the gang, you can hang. Come and ride with me and the nocturnal crew. To the old school for the deja vu. I whip a track in hand with more jazz in Utah. Deeper like a tuba, dive into it like a scuba. After my styles change, game will remain. Rhyming to the day I need Big Daddy's cane. I'm sick of New Jacks trying to compete. I go put on my Pumas and watch Beat Street. But I'ma let them know cause my soul's full of mischief. Even your moms will say, damn, the kid's sweet. A lot of rappers coming out harder than rugby. That's cool as long as you respect BDP and W. Don't demand respect and forget you gotta earn it.